Welcome back. Time to go through the indies now. I'm not going to do the results of last week's show. And as a matter of fact, I've been thinking about this, and I'm going to let you guys put your opinions in. Should I continue to do the results of the previous week's indies events, or should I just preview the upcoming events? I'll let you guys decide for me. But why don't I get right into it, starting with tomorrow night, ECWA Fan Appreciation Night. And before I get to the card, listen to what you can do if you go to this event tomorrow night. Now, the Fan Appreciation starts at about 6:30. Listen to the stuff you can do if you go there. First of all, you could have your photo in a real steel cage, and that's pretty fun. Also, you could tour an ambulance with Corey Blaze, take your photo with the heavyweight title belt and the champ, Chase Del Monte, be a superhero and pose with Courageous Cruz's cape and mask, face painting for the kids by the Beast, Glenn Osborne. You can play Raw vs. SmackDown against Tim Richards and Mr. Ooh La La, take pictures and meet the Aryans, the newest tag team from ECWA, play Wrestling Feud against Freak Nasty and the Logans, or you could play Wrestling Feud against Rob Echoes, Mr. Scott Wright, Mozart Fontaine, and Mike Reed. Also, you can learn how to be awesome with Magnum's Academy of Awesome. Fans can enter to win a night out on the town with Andrew Riker. Fans can try out to dance with Cha-Cha and Mega during the show. They can compete to be the guest announcer for the Mid-Atlantic title match with Joel Oretsky. Fans try out to call matches during live during the show for home video with Sean Cradle Gary Strauss. Weigh in with the heavyweights and win a chance to pose with them during the show. Now the big one, you fans can enter to win free WWE tickets, and one fan could do the drawing during the show. Fans can enter the win chance to lead Freak Nasty, Aiden Chambers, and Glenn Osborne to the ring. Also, Fan Idol. Fans show off their promo skills to a panel of Prince Nana, Bazooka Joe, and the Hollywood Chick Magnet. The doors open at 6:15. Now, the show is at 7:30. And on that show, a 26-man battle royal will take place with the winner to challenge Chase Del Monte for the gold in a lumberjack match. Also, the tag team titles are on the line. Mega and Cha-Cha Chance put the gold on the line against Mr. Scott Wright and his partner, Hotshot Mike Reed. Also, the Mid-Atlantic title will be on the line. Rob Echoes puts the gold on the line against Nick Logan. How about this 6-man tag team match? Freak Nasty, Aiden Chambers, and Glenn Osborne will face Bazooka Joe, JJ the Crew Guy, and Prince Nana. Also, Matt and Brian Logan will face Frankie and Alex Arion. And if that's not enough, A-lister Andrew Riker will face the rookie star Jason Lee. Magnum and the Hollywood Chick Magnets will face the heavyweights and Travis Blake. Also, Courageous Cruz and Corey Blaze will face Mr. Ooh La La and Tim Richards, and so much more. Now, the next weekend, IWA Mid-South. July the 24th, Bellevue, Illinois, is their 4th tryout show, which is going to be entitled So You Think You Can Wrestle. Now, this one is going to have a twist. Each match will be given 5 minutes. And the fans are going to decide if you are a wrestler and you want to be a part of this show. Email Mickey Knuckles at AOL.com with your phone number and name so you can put on the list for the next tryout. Now, 1 week from tomorrow night, Philadelphia, maybe the most anticipated debut for a wrestling promotion in a long time. Dragon Gate USA. The entire card is now complete. 3 main events. Naruki Doi will face Shingo in a non-title match. Dragon Kid will face Masato Yoshino. BB Hulk will face Yamato. Also, Shima and Susumu Yokosuka will face the Young Bucks of Matt and Nick Jackson. Chikara's 8-man tag match now has Mike Quackenbush, Jigsaw, Fire Ant, and Soldier Ant against Hollow Wicked, Amasis, Gran Akuma, and Icarus. 2 Cold Scorpio will face Ken Doan. Dawn Marie is the hostess for the evening. And if you get there in time at 6:30 p.m., this is for the people who have golden ringside and VIP balcony tickets. You're going to get to see the fray. Now, IWA on the 25th, the night the lights went out in Bellevue. Main event, no rope, barbed wire, electrified light 2 match for the title. Dingo will defend the title against Ian Ronan. Jason Hades puts up the light heavyweight title in a TLC match against Ryan Phoenix. Sami Callihan will face Keith Walker, and Nate Webb and Josh Raymond, the reunion of the Wrestling Society X Tag Team of the Trailer Park Boys, will face the Hooligans. Now, Shakar, 2 weeks from tonight, is back in action with Never Kneel at the Altar of Conformity. Listen to this card. Mike Quackenbush and Jigsaw will face Fist of Akuma and Icarus. The Colony, Fire, Soldier, and Green Ant will face the Order of the Neo-Solar Temple, Ultramantis, Black Crossbones, and Delirious. Tim Donst will face Claudio Castagnoli. Hello Wicked, Frightmare, and Hydra will face the unstable Avengerard, Stigma, and Colin Delaney. Lince Dorado will face Amasis. Cheech and Cloudy will face the Roughnecks of Brody Lee and Grizzly Redwood. And Raina Von Tash will face Daisy Hayes. Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, 2 weeks from tonight, 3 Mendes 2. It is their 6-year anniversary show. 8 big matches. Listen to this card. Chris Hero in the main event will put up the PWG heavyweight title against Joey Ryan under Guerrilla Warfare rules. Pardon me. The Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, non-title match, will face 2 skinny black guys, Al Generico and the Human Tornado. Scott Lost will face Alex Shelley. Davey Richards will face Roderick Strong. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, will face Chris Sabin. Colt Boom Boom Cabana will face Chuck Taylor. The Cutler Brothers will face Brandon Gatson and Johnny Goodtime. And Charles Mercury will face Jerome LTP Robinson. Front row tickets are $25. General admission are $20. In the month of August, FIP Heatstroke 09, August the 1st, Davey Richards puts the FIP heavyweight title on the line against Kenny King. Eric Stevens and Roderick Strong, FIP tag titles on the line under Texas Tornado rules to face the British Lions. The YRR, Chasen Rance and Sal Renaro, will face the Dark City Fight Club of Corey Chavis and John Davis. And Addicted to Love, Rhett Titus puts up the Florida Heritage title against Brad Attitude. IWC, August the 1st, No Excuses 5, Elizabeth, Pennsylvania. Shima Zion puts up the IWC heavyweight title against Ricky Reyes. Irish Airborne, Jake and Dave Chris put the tag titles on the line against Mickey and Marshall Gambino. Jimmy DeMarco is in a bounty match against Raymond Rowe. Super Hentai puts up the Super Indie title against Johnny Gargano. Dennis Gregory will face John McChesney in a Texas death match. Jason Glory faces Kushida Yujiro, and Sexual Harassment will face the team of Kato and Marianne Fontaine. CZW, August the 8th, a Tangled Web 2. The main event is a Tangled Web match. The Naptown Dragons, Drake Younger and Scotty Vortex, will face the Switchblade Conspiracy of John Moxley and Sami Callihan. The Best Around, TJ Cannon and Bruce Maxwell. They will face the Hay Club, Nick Gage and Nate Hatred. This time, however, it's under CZW rules, which basically means anything goes. Egotistico Fantastico will put up the Junior Heavyweight title against Drew Blood, and Danny Havoc puts up the Ultra-Violent Underground title against an opponent to be named later. August 14th, 15th, and 16th, Young Lions Cup 7, 23 of the 24 spots have been filled. Yellow Dog, Grizzly Redwood, Soldier Ant, Trick Davis, Player Dose, Prince Mustafa Ali, Darren Corbin, El Leonio, Cloudy, Lince Dorado, Jason Hades, Hydra, Chimera, Tim Donst, Frightmare, Brandon, Michael Thomas, Player Uno, Ryan Cruz, Shane Hollister, Carpenter, and Brett Race, Creator Wrestler, and Colin Delaney. Now in Night 2, non-tournament matches, Mascarita Dorado and Turbo will face Jorge Rivera and Perrocito. Night 3, this is where it gets very interesting. Mascarita Dorado will face Perrocito, Claudio Castagnoli will face Eddie Kingston, and the Golden Dream Triangle Trios match. Equinox, Helios, and a partner to be determined later, will face Vin Gerard, Stigma, and a partner to be named later, and Fire and Hallow Wicked, and a partner to be named later. AAW, A Reign of Violence, on August the 15th. One match has been announced. The AAW tag titles are on the line. Dog collar chain match. House of Truth, Christian Abel, and Josh Raymond, the champs, put the gold on the line against Dan Lawrence and Silas Young, the challengers. And TPI, the first preview, September the 4th and 5th. 2 first-round matches have been announced. Jimmy Jacobs will face Zach Gowen, and Roderick Strong will face Cahagas. Also in the tournament, Dingo, Jason Hades, Drake Younger, the defending TPI champion, Chris Hero, Delirious, Davey Richards, B-Boy, Tyler Black, the Necro Butcher, Human Tornado, Quick Carter Gray, Shane Hollister, Mr. M. 80 Marche Rocket, Classic Colt Cabana, Nigel McGuinness, Sheik Abdul Bashir, and Ricochet. That does it for the Indies, Japan, and the NWA Net.